Guys, it's Rachel here with Senza Tempo Cane Corso. So I'm out here with the inside pack. I've been doing all kinds of work today. As you can see here, this kennel system is gone. And then the kennel system that was over here is gone. And basically I had a deck put in on the back side of the garage, and it's got composite decking on it, and so I'll be able to let the dogs out. They can stay in there. It's a sanitizable surface, so if they do have an accident, I can just clean it up. And for me, it's going to be paramount because ever since we got Jolene, we've been struggling with hookworm. And it's like, the thing about it is that you can manage it, but it's expensive. And you're constantly treating them because it's in the environment. And you're working really hard to basically like have them mature. So you're like managing the infection until they're an adult. To where they can, they're, you know, you still have to treat them every now and again, but for the most part, they're fine. And it's almost like their body builds, like they just don't get the level of infection that puppies get. And so you're really trying to prevent any kind of growth issues, stuff like that from hook. It can be pretty bad. And you can see her leg is looking really good now. So anyway, you know, she's still got a lot of soreness in it. Poor baby. Oh, I hope she's going to be all right. I mean, I know she's going to be all right from the infection, but I hope it doesn't have any lasting effects. But anyway, that's what I was telling you all about yesterday, about when your brain does that. You just got to accept it, you know. I didn't bite her leg. You know what I'm saying? I can't do anything about it. So I can only do my best, and that's what I'm doing. But anyway, okay. What was I talking about? Oh, the hookworm. So anyway, it's been a real hard one for me. I've very much been struggling with it, and we're using a lot of different medications. Pyrantel. We're using albendazole. We're using fenbendazole. So anyway, so. There's one that works to kill the eggs, but I haven't wanted to use that one because they build a tolerance to it really quickly, and it's the only thing that kills the eggs. And so I wanted to make sure that I had them in an environment where they weren't going to get it back. And luckily, hookworm is pretty easy to kill, like in the environment. When the parameters are right. So for example, if I keep the dogs off the yard itself and like say that it freezes really good, like it only takes, even if it didn't freeze, it would only take a couple months. I'm pretty sure she's pregnant. She very much looks pregnant. Which is super exciting, man. It's going to be my first prematally breeding. So really super excited about that. She's looking really nice. Anyway, so back to what I was saying. All in my, you know, I had mentors before that had always told me to never have the expectation of having like a completely parasite-free program, because he's like, look, they get it from their moms. Like even if you do everything, they're still going to get it from mother's milk because they're stored in such a way that you can't kill them. It's like they're like dormant. But having said that, I do think that you can manage the level to the point that, and there are some ways, like I was reading, and there's some treatments with like ivermectin and stuff. I don't know. There is some theory that you could, in fact, knock it out completely, but I think there's some discussion on whether or not that level of that high of a level of ivermectin over that amount of time could become toxic to the reproductive system of the female. So anyway, I'm going to do my best to knock it out completely, while maintaining, the health of my dogs as a priority. But I definitely do, there's just, our environment is like perfect for them. And it's just really been, oh, sorry, there's a bug on me. It's just been a hassle for me lately. I know y'all can't tell because like I said, I manage it, but it's a lot to manage. I didn't have to do that. You know what I'm saying? I didn't have to be worming my dogs constantly, like have them on a constant regimen. And some of them are more affected than others. Like Gabriel, for example, seems to be more affected than say Memphis does. Memphis doesn't seem to lose the weight. And it's probably because Gabriel is a dilute, and dilutes tend to have like weaker immune systems, particularly when the dogs are younger. So, which is why they're prone to skin issues and stuff like that. So anyway, look at Asia. She's so pretty. Asia and her daughter. That's funny. That's funny. Funny girls. Funny girls. Funny girls. I'm really happy that I bred Bella Rose because, truth be told, structurally, she's definitely not a dog that I would ever put in a ring. Like, it's not hard to find fault in her structure, but she had her mother's head. She has a really good temperament. And so, and I just didn't have anything else off of Asia at the time, and I spent a lot of money on Asia, so structure. So I just didn't want to miss out, because Kubrick didn't work out. And then I've got Memphis now, and he's a great backup, out of the same, breeding that Bella Rose is out of. But, I'm just happy to have her, and she's turned out to be a really great dog. She's not like, she did have an uglier growth, but she's fine now, and her personality is fantastic. And I still have Asia, and I'll continue to try to use her. But in the meantime, at least I do have, it's not a total loss or anything like that. So, that's her son. Her daughter is the one with the thing on her leg, with the bite on her leg. Look at him, he's so funny. Hey there, sorry about that. So my phone stopped recording, and it basically was like, something went wrong. So I don't know what it was, but hopefully I fixed it. Oh, little spooky man's getting tough on him. Oh. Let's see how this is going. So Nirvana knocked her down, and then this little baby girl, sweet baby girl. She's so sweet, just like her mama. You're sweet like your mama. Yes, you are. I gotta think of something sweet. Let's see what we got over here. Let's see what's going on. So we've got Spooky and Nirvana horsing around with this puppy. Spooky, be gentle. It's just a baby. It's just a baby. I mean, he wasn't hurting him, but simultaneously, puppy clearly didn't want to play. Oh, there's... Oh! 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 Dang, man, these dogs play rough. Well, she ate dirt, man. She just ate dirt. Oi, get out of that right now. Out. Hey, get out of it. Ibiza, now, out. What did I say? Yeah, definitely pregnant. Sorry, I had to get onto her. I do a lot of, if you were to see me, I do like, I have my head a certain way and I'm making this eye contact and I'm very much communicating that I want them to go down. But it's not something that, the best way I could describe it is if you've ever watched a stallion or a wild horse and do a behavior that's called snaking. That's kind of what I'm doing. I'm getting down and I'm making this eye contact, and I actually will tilt my head to the side, which you'll see dominant wolves do. And I don't know why they do that. I don't know why there's like a head tilt, but there is a head tilt. And so that's what I do. I do that head tilt and I do that eye contact, and that's what I'm doing. And getting low, and I'm just letting them know, hey, you need to lay down. Oi! Get out of that! Who are you? Freya, go around the side. That's dirty water. I don't know that it's dirty. It was actually filled up not too long ago, but still. I'm taking these things apart now, so I really just need to go over there and dump it out. But I don't think it's a problem. It's not like green algae or anything like that. Ooh, Fedor, pooping man. Yes, look at you. Savannah doesn't like his name. You know, I'll say this, like, it's not native to us, but he does respond to it. And usually that's my rule. The only caveat to that is if I keep forgetting it. If I keep forgetting their name, for me, it's a bad sign, and I will change the name. Or if they don't respond to it, I'll also change the name. Nirvana, why are you being mean to her? Nirvana, that is a baby. Oh, sweetness. Sweet baby girl. That's not the same one, Nirvana. Yeah, I know what you want to do. That's not Preacher. Oh, wait, no, that is him. Dang. I'm doing the same thing that I did with Kubrick and his sister. They look so alike in the head that, honestly, I'm getting them confused. Look at that structure. I will say, I mean, he's by no means the biggest. I still have his brother. He's actually available, and he's bigger than him. And he's a brindle boy, and he's not a bad-looking dog. His head is nice, but it's not quite as nice as his. It's more of like a different kind of head, because Batista is the father. It's more of a Batista-type head, whereas he has Asia's head. But still, both are beautiful. Like, it's not it's really not like a losing bet either way. And he's really big, but nonetheless, I did not pick the biggest dog in the litter. I wasn't even trying to. I was so in love with his head. And in fact, he actually was a little on the smaller side. So, and if you think about it, I mean, there's his sister right there, and he's not like crazy bigger than her. It's just that he's very compact. He's very, to me, I mean, I adore him. So we'll see how big he gets. I don't know that he's going to be a supersized dog or anything like that. But truth be told, as much as I love a big dog, it's just like a Russian roulette as to whether or not they're going to make it. So, and I always knew that. My mentor always told me that. He said, you need to watch out for them real big dogs, because he's like, there's usually something wrong with them. And so anyway, now not every dog in a litter is going to be like that size, but I do work with very big lines. It may not look like it, And I get a lot of that when people come and see my dogs, and they first thing they'll say is, "Oh my God, they're way bigger than they look on camera." And that's true, you know, because like I said, I work with really big lines, but simultaneously it does mean that sometimes things just don't work out. So there's like a limit. And if they're gonna, and this is the thing, like what I've learned is if they're gonna be really big, then they need to be slow growing, and they need to be not like super wide and massive. They need to be more like Don Juan, more of like a tall and lean dog, like a Batista style. And I'll be real with you, like Don Juan is huge. He's a massive dog. Like he has had a growth spurt recently. Do you mind? Hey, switch. Bring it here. No, switch. You. What is up with you? What are you doing? No. No. No, you will not. Oh my goodness. No one's playing with you. Anyway, I'm gonna let y'all go. I gotta get back to work. I gotta finish. I've got 2 more kennels to do. One of them, what is that? Literally, what is that switch? You're being a weirdo. Anyway, I've got to finish one and then do one more, and then I'm done for the night. So I'm really trying to get done for the night because I've been working since I want to say since like 11. I've been working. So anyway, I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.